When you're deciding between the DJI Avata 360 and the DJI Avata 2, it really comes down to one big question. Do you want a traditional FPV camera drone, or do you want a flying 360-degree camera that lets you choose your angles after you land? Both drones are designed for immersive first-person flying, both have that compact cinewhoop-style body with built-in propeller guards, and both promise around 23 minutes of maximum flight time. But the way they capture footage and the way you'll use that footage is completely different. In this video, we are going to compare the DJI Avata 360 and the DJI Avata 2 to find out which one is best for you. Let's get started. Let's start with design, because this is where you'll feel the difference before you even power them on. The Avata 360 weighs about 455 grams and has a slightly bulkier body to accommodate its dual camera system. You'll immediately notice the symmetrical lens setup designed to capture full spherical footage. The body feels solid and slightly more premium, and because it's built around 360 capture, the camera housing is more exposed compared to traditional FPV drones. It still keeps the signature cinewhoop-style ducted propellers for protection, but overall it looks more like a flying 360 camera rig than a classic FPV quad. The Avata 2, on the other hand, is lighter at around 377 grams and feels more compact and agile in the hand. Its single front-facing camera is neatly integrated into the frame, giving it a cleaner, more aerodynamic look. The propeller guards are well-shaped and balanced, and the drone feels purpose-built for speed and maneuverability. If you're into tight indoor flights or freestyle-style movement, the lighter weight and streamlined design of the Avata 2 definitely work in its favor. Simply put, the Avata 360 is designed for creative flexibility, while the Avata 2 is designed for dynamic FPV performance. Now let's talk camera hardware, because this is the biggest technical separation. The Avata 360 uses dual 1x1.1-inch square CMOS sensors, each rated at 64 megapixels, working together to capture full spherical footage. It can record 8K 360-degree video at up to 60 FPS with HDR support and capture massive 120-megapixel 360-degree photos. That means everything around the drone is recorded at once, above, below, and all sides, and you reframe the shot later in editing. It can also switch into a single-lens forward mode, offering up to 4K 60 FPS or even 4K 120 FPS in certain shooting modes. The Avata 2 sticks with a single 1x1.3-inch 12-megapixel sensor paired with a 155-degree ultra-wide field of view. It records up to 4K 60 FPS and supports 4K 100 FPS in 16:9 for smooth slow-motion shots. There's no 360 capture here. What you frame in flight is what you get, but image quality is tuned for cinematic FPV footage straight out of the camera, with less need for complex reframing later. In terms of speed and flight performance, the Avata 360 reaches up to 18 meters per second in sport mode. The Avata 2 offers 8 meters per second in normal mode, 16 meters per second in sport, and up to 27 meters per second in manual mode for experienced FPV pilots. That higher speed in manual mode gives the Avata 2 an edge if you're into aggressive dives and freestyle-style flying. Both drones advertise up to 23 minutes of maximum flight time under ideal conditions, though real-world numbers will vary depending on wind and flight style. Obstacle sensing is another major difference. The Avata 360 features omnidirectional obstacle sensing, giving it awareness in multiple directions. That's especially useful when capturing 360-degree footage because you may not always be focused on what's directly in front of the drone. The Avata 2 includes downward and backward visual positioning sensors, helping with stable hovering and safer landings, but it does not offer full omnidirectional avoidance. If safety features are a priority, the Avata 360 clearly provides more coverage. For transmission, the Avata 360 runs DJI's O4 Plus system, offering up to 20-kilometer range under ideal FCC conditions and a 1080p live feed at up to 60 FPS. The Avata 2 uses the O4 system with up to 13-kilometer range and can deliver up to 1080p 100 FPS live feed with compatible goggles. That smoother 100 FPS live view can make fast FPV flights feel more responsive on the Avata 2. Storage is solid on both drones. The Avata 360 includes around 42 gigabytes of internal storage plus micro SD expansion, while the Avata 2 offers about 46 gigabytes of internal storage with micro SD support. However, 8K 360 files are significantly larger and demand more powerful editing hardware. Choosing the Avata 360 means committing to a 360 editing workflow, reframing, keyframing, and exporting, which unlocks incredible creative freedom but adds complexity. The Avata 2 keeps things straightforward: shoot, trim, color grade, and upload. So which one should you buy? If you're a creative filmmaker, travel vlogger, or action sports shooter who wants the ability to capture everything in one take and decide the framing later, the Avata 360 is in a completely different category. It's 8K at 60 FPS 360 video, 120 megapixel spherical photos, omnidirectional sensing, and O4 Plus transmission make it a powerful creative platform. If you're more focused on classic FPV thrills, lighter weight, higher manual mode speed at 27 meters per second, smoother 1080p 100 FPS live feed, and a simpler editing process, the Avata 2 is probably the smarter and more practical choice. In simple terms, the Avata 360 is a flying 360 content creation system with advanced safety features and unmatched reframing flexibility. The Avata 2 is a refined, agile FPV drone built for speed, cinematic shots, and ease of use. Your decision ultimately depends on whether you want maximum creative freedom in post-production or pure FPV performance right out of the camera.